the Shocker. Shocker's vibro units allow him to blast through solid metal or hurl long vibrational punches, but they have yet to help him defeat the eternal nemesis, the amazing Spider-Man. Hello and welcome to Centurions Corner, and today we are reviewing from Marvel Legends Spider-Man retro line, the Shocker. Now this is actually from the newest line that's come out. We've already done the Symbiote Spider-Man, Armoured Spider-Man, Ben Reilly, and we've actually done quite a few of these ones, and I might almost pick up the whole entire wave. So I picked this guy up for $21.99 from Smith's, as Marvel Legends and Black Series slowly, very slowly creep up in price. But this guy is actually quite full of accessories, much more than some recent Marvel Legends that we have picked up as well. So yeah, looking pretty cool. So here he is in his window display. We've got two shock effects. We have got an extra pair of hands there, open palms for his hands, and obviously closed shooting palms, or closed hands for his actual ones that are on there. On the reminiscence of the old 90s nostalgia card with the Shocker on the side, shocking away. On the back we have the whole entire wave here, got Hobgoblin on the way, and then we've obviously done these. So the only one I really do need is Hammerhead. We've got the interchangeable hands, we've got his bio and that picture once again. So I guess without further ado, we just crack this bad boy open. So here he is in his blister pack. Obviously got no hidden accessories. It's quite a nice squared off actual blister pack here. So we're just going to pull him out for his first impressions before going away for a review. I've always liked Shocker. He's one of those traditional kind of thugs that Spider-Man beats up, and he just looks pretty cool. The actual detail on this guy, the actual robust and the sort of like size of this guy looks pretty cool. And yeah, can't wait to review him. Going to put him through some paces, put him in through some poses, and we'll see you in the mo for his review. So here he is, been away, taking his photos, and again, I'm blown away. Hasbro, you've done really well with this wave, really good. The only one I think a letdown in this wave actually is probably the silver Spider-Man. He just looks a little bit odd when you compare him to the other ones that were released. But yeah, this Shocker, fantastic in any particular way, and he also comes with alternative hands. They didn't have to do this, they didn't even have to put an open hand in there. They could have just kept him with those sort of like two blast hands, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's just really cool that we get it. So it comes with a couple of accessories. I have put one of each of these hands on here. So it comes with an open palmed hand on this one here. The brown glove looks pretty cool, and that silver as well. It's really done just really nicely. I think it's just time and considerate onto those parts. And then we have these ones on here with him with his fists closed doing the Shocker blast, which is pretty cool. The only thing I would say with swapping the hands around, they do pop off quite easily. I do think it needs a bit more of a peg to pull it in, because they do kind of like, as you're posing, they do ping off a little bit too easy on that one. And it also comes with these kind of sort of like shock blasts in a way, kind of a bit like Doctor Strange's magic sort of parts on there, so they do look a little bit odd, I think, for Shocker, but they come with them nonetheless, just for a bit of graphic, putting them on the shelf, and you just plug them in like that. Looks like he's gone and shot off Spider-Man into the distance. Looking pretty cool. Made of a soft plastic, not as hard as the magic ones that I've had before, done in a sort of gummy kind of vinyl on there, just with those sort of bubbles, and just all in orange. So looking at the figure itself, we can actually go into his articulation, and yeah, the articulation on this guy is by just a normal Black Series figure. So head wise, left, right, he can look down this far, he can look up this far, which is really nice. We've got a full rotation around on the arm, and they can come up this far. We've got a bicep swivel up here, we have a double elbow joint here, and they are pinless as well. We've got the rotation here at the hand, which is obviously where the other plugins come in for the hands. Rotation right at the waist down here, and then we have an ab crunch that goes all the way down this far and all the way back that way. Leg wise, kicks forward, they can kick back, come up this far. Got a rotation here at the upper thigh. We have got a double knee joint, which are pinless as well, and then just underneath the silver here we have a boot cut as well, and then a rocker and a pivot at the ankle. But I think really where this guy really comes to life, and he can be slightly improved, he could be improved even much more, but it's just even the detailing on the actual suit itself, you know, with that sort of like slightly off yellow, looking all right on there, but the actual leather effect around on the actual figure itself, they could have just smoothed this off and it would have been fine, but yeah, it's all this sort of leather effect going all up on these brown parts on around on there, around on the back, on the skull cap down there, and around on his back, down to his bum, down on the legs, and then the boots also have that leather effect on there as well. Silver looks really nice on the figure as well. Silver belt, have got a bit of a ding on here, but the eyes and all that all look really cool, very menacing. But I do think he needs kind of the black lines filled in on there. Panicking Anakin 98 on the Instagram has already done this on his figure. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking doing the same, so I probably might do an upgrading further down the line for this guy, so stay tuned. And that's kind of it really, that's the whole figure itself. And would I recommend him? Yeah, I would. I actually think he looks really cool, really nice to have one of those Spider-Man kind of guys to put on the shelf, and especially for those sort of like low level thugs as well. So thank you for joining me on this one. Don't forget to ding the bell. You can subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, which is in the description. There's also Zavvi codes as well. If they have full price Hasbro figures, you can use those on there to save 10%. This isn't affiliated by Zavvi, but whatever, it gives you guys a kind of a bit of a discount when needing, especially when these figures are seem to be going up in price every time that there's a new wave release. So until then, take care and I'll see you soon.